Have you ever wondered if keeping long hair after 60 makes you look effortlessly chic or hopelessly frumpy? This is one of the most common questions women ask themselves as the years go by. You might look in the mirror, see those silver strands cascading past your shoulders, and feel torn. On one hand, long hair has always been a symbol of femininity, elegance, and grace. On the other, you may worry, does it make me look older? Does it drag me down instead of lifting me up? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. But here's what most women don't realize. With the right cut, color, and styling, long hair over 60 can actually be one of the most powerful anti-aging choices you'll ever make. Instead of making you look tired, it can soften your features, brighten your face, and even highlight that quiet luxury that comes only with confidence and maturity. Think about it. When was the last time you wore your hair long and received a genuine compliment? Perhaps a friend said you looked radiant, or maybe your granddaughter told you, "Grandma, you look so pretty with your hair like that." Those moments aren't accidents. They're proof that long hair, when cared for correctly, can be timeless. In this video, we're going to dig deep into what really makes long hair over 60 chic rather than frumpy. You'll learn how to pick flattering cuts and layers, discover hair color ideas that instantly refresh your look, and uncover daily hair care routines designed especially for women your age. We'll also talk about how your lifestyle and wardrobe play a surprising role in how your long hair is perceived. If you've ever typed best hairstyles for women over 60 or hair color ideas for seniors into Google late at night searching for inspiration, this is exactly the guide you've been waiting for. Stay with me until the end because not only will you gain practical tips, but you'll also leave with a new perspective, that your long hair can be a crown of elegance, not a burden of age. So let's begin by looking at the first reason why long hair can actually become your greatest asset after 60. For many women, long hair has always been closely tied to the idea of femininity. It frames the face, softens sharp lines, and carries with it a sense of grace that no other hairstyle can fully replicate. Yet after turning 60, countless women feel pressured to abandon their length. Maybe friends, stylists, or even family have said, short hair is more age-appropriate. But let me ask you this. Who decided femininity has an expiration date? One of my clients, Linda, turned 67 last year. For decades, she kept her hair shoulder length because she was told it was the safe choice. But she always missed the feeling of her longer hair brushing her back, the way it made her feel like herself. When she finally grew it out again, this time with soft layers and a subtle balayage, she told me it was like reconnecting with her authentic identity. At a recent family gathering, her granddaughter whispered, "Grandma, you look like a queen." That moment captured the essence of what long hair can represent, timeless femininity. Here's the myth we need to bust. Long hair doesn't automatically make older women look frumpy. Frumpiness doesn't come from length, it comes from neglect. Hair that's untrimmed, dull, or weighed down will age anyone, no matter the style. But with the right cut and healthy shine, long hair can bring vibrancy and warmth to your look. This is why so many feminine hairstyles over 60 highlight layered, flowing cuts rather than stiff, uniform ones. Layers add movement, prevent heaviness, and instantly refresh your appearance. Think of long hair as a canvas. With thoughtful styling, it becomes a frame that emphasizes your best features. A long, layered haircut for seniors, paired with gentle waves or a polished blowout, can highlight cheekbones, soften jawlines, and make the eyes appear brighter. And because long hair is versatile, it allows you to adapt, wear it loose for romantic evenings, tied in a sleek ponytail for errands, or in an elegant chignon for special occasions. The beauty of femininity at this age isn't about clinging to youth. It's about embracing the wisdom and confidence you've gained and letting your appearance reflect it. Long hair gives you that freedom. It whispers softness while still radiating strength. It tells the world that you are both classic and contemporary, polished yet approachable. So if you've been wondering whether long hair is too much at your age, remember this. Femininity is not defined by a number. Your hair can be as long and as elegant as you choose, as long as you nurture it. And in the next section, we'll explore how to elevate that femininity into true chicness. Because soft beauty is lovely, but when combined with sophistication, it becomes unforgettable. Femininity is the foundation, but sophistication is what transforms long hair from simply pretty to truly chic. After 60, the goal is not just to keep length, it's to style it in a way that radiates polish and quiet luxury. Because here's the truth, long hair can either elevate you or overwhelm you, depending on how it's shaped, colored, and styled. The first step toward sophistication is the cut. A blunt, heavy shape often drags the face down, while strategic layering lifts and creates movement. Modern hairstylists often recommend long layered haircuts for women over 60 because they remove bulk at the ends and bring energy back into the look. Adding face-framing layers or soft curtain bangs can instantly make long hair look intentional rather than accidental. It says, this is a choice, not just leftover length. Next comes volume and texture. Flat, lifeless strands are what most people associate with frumpy hair. But when long hair has body, whether through a professional blowout, soft waves from a curling iron, or even a bit of natural texture, it looks youthful without trying too hard. One of the best hairstyles for women over 60 is a layered cut, styled with a little bounce at the ends, because it creates an elegant silhouette that's flattering from every angle. Then there's the role of color. Even the most perfectly cut hair can fall flat if the shade is too harsh. Jet black, for example, can harden facial features and emphasize fine lines. On the other hand, shades that blend gracefully with natural gray, like silver highlights, soft blondes, or warm caramels, brighten the complexion and feel more modern. That's why hair color ideas for seniors consistently highlight lighter tones and subtle dimension. They give the illusion of lift and airiness, both of which contribute to chicness. Sophistication is also about maintenance. Chic hair is healthy hair. A simple routine of hydrating shampoo, nourishing conditioner, and a lightweight oil can work wonders. Long hair that shines, not from artificial gloss but from real vitality, instantly looks expensive. And remember, hairstyles that make you look younger are often less about trends and more about health. Split ends and dullness age you faster than any length ever could. Finally, chicness comes from how you wear your hair in everyday life. A polished low bun, a sleek ponytail, or loose waves styled with purpose can completely transform how others perceive you. It's about balance, structure and softness, polish and ease, confidence and comfort. When those qualities meet in your hairstyle, your long hair becomes a symbol of refined elegance rather than a relic of the past. So if femininity is the heart of long hair, chicness is its crown. And once you understand the styling choices that elevate your look, you'll see why long hair after 60 is not a risk, it's an opportunity. But there's one more element we haven't touched on yet, and it can make or break your long hair journey. Color. In the next section, we'll uncover how the right hair color doesn't just enhance long locks, it can actually make you look years younger. If there's one detail that can completely change the way long hair looks after 60, it's color. You could have the most beautifully layered cut, the healthiest shine, and the perfect styling routine. But if your color is off, your hair can still feel dated or overwhelming. Think of color as your secret weapon, the element that decides whether your long hair whispers chic elegance or drifts into frumpy territory. The biggest mistake many women make is holding on to shades that once worked in their 30s or 40s. Jet black, for instance, may have looked striking years ago, but over time it can cast shadows on the face, emphasize lines, and feel heavy. Likewise, overly dark browns often appear flat and lifeless against mature skin tones. If you've ever felt like your long hair makes you look tired, chances are the problem isn't the length, it's the color. Here's where the transformation begins. The most flattering hair color ideas for women over 60 focus on light, dimension, and softness. Think warm honey highlights blended into natural silver strands, or soft ash blonde that creates an instant brightening effect. Even subtle caramel tones woven into chestnut hair can make long locks look full of life again. The goal isn't to cover every gray, it's to harmonize with it. By doing so, you create a luminous, modern look that feels intentional. Take Carol, a 62-year-old client who struggled with this exact issue. She had beautiful long hair but insisted on dyeing it a solid espresso black. She complained that despite all her effort, people often asked if she was tired or upset. When she finally agreed to add ribbons of silver and soft brown balayage, everything changed. Her skin looked fresher, her smile brighter, and for the first time in years, she said, I feel like myself again. Another common myth is that gray hair automatically equals looking old. In truth, embracing gray can be one of the most chic choices you'll ever make. The key lies in tone and maintenance. A glossy, well-nourished silver mane paired with long layers radiates quiet luxury, effortless yet refined. It's why so many style icons are now showcasing natural gray as part of their brand of elegance. For those who prefer warmth, shades like soft gold, champagne blonde, or even light copper can bring a youthful glow without looking artificial. These colors reflect light, which lifts your entire face. They also pair beautifully with long styles, making hair look less dense and more airy. Remember, the right color is not just about what looks good on a hair swatch. It's about what lights up your face. And when you combine the right hue with long, flowing hair, the result is nothing short of transformative. So far, we've talked about the femininity of long hair, how to make it chic, and the power of color. But even with the best cut and perfect shade, there's another piece of the puzzle: how you care for and style your hair every single day. That's where the difference between effortlessly elegant and unintentionally frumpy truly shows. Let's explore that next. A gorgeous cut and the perfect color will only carry you so far. What truly sets chic long hair apart after 60 is how you care for it every single day. Think of your daily routine as the difference between hair that shines with vitality and hair that looks neglected. And here's the good news: daily care doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be consistent. The first rule of maintaining long hair over 60 is hydration. As we age, hair naturally becomes drier and more prone to breakage. A gentle, sulfate-free shampoo and a rich, nourishing conditioner are your best friends. Once or twice a week, a deep conditioning mask can replenish lost moisture and keep strands smooth. Many women are surprised to discover that this simple adjustment alone can transform how their long hair behaves. Search daily hair care routine over 60, and you'll find countless experts repeating the same truth. Healthy hair is chic hair. Next is protection. Heat styling tools like blow dryers and flat irons can still be used, but always with a heat protectant spray. Without it, even the most careful routine can leave hair looking brittle. For women who struggle with frizz or dullness, a lightweight leave-in oil, applied only on the ends, can add instant polish without weighing hair down. These anti-frizz tips for seniors aren't about chasing perfection. They're about giving your long hair that quiet luxury sheen. Styling is where daily care becomes fun. Loose, soft waves add movement and youthfulness without looking forced. A sleek, low ponytail is practical, yet elegant, perfect for errands or lunch with friends. On days when you want to elevate your look, a low chignon or a half-up style creates structure without hiding your length. The key is variety. Long hair offers endless options, and changing your style regularly keeps your look fresh. And let's not forget the small habits. Sleeping on a silk pillowcase reduces breakage. Getting regular trims every 8 to 10 weeks keeps ends healthy. Even simple acts like brushing with a wide-tooth comb instead of tugging at knots can preserve your length beautifully. These small steps add up, creating the polished, intentional effect that separates chic from frumpy. When daily care and thoughtful styling come together, long hair after 60 doesn't just look good. It feels alive. And that feeling radiates outward, turning heads for all the right reasons. But here's the thing: even the healthiest hair needs the right shape to flatter your features. That's why in the next section, we'll uncover how to choose long hairstyles that work with your unique face shape. Because chicness is never one size fits all. No matter how healthy, shiny, or well-colored your long hair may be, the ultimate secret to chicness lies in harmony, specifically how your hairstyle works with your unique face shape. Long hair is versatile, but the right cut can either enhance your natural beauty or unintentionally exaggerate features you'd rather soften. The good news? With a few smart adjustments, you can have long hair that perfectly complements you. Let's start with round faces. For women over 60 with fuller cheeks, long layers that begin below the chin are a game changer. They elongate the face, drawing the eye downward and creating a slimming effect. Adding side-swept bangs or a deep part can break up roundness and add structure. Search long hairstyles for women over 60 with round faces, and you'll see countless examples of how this simple trick brings instant elegance. For long or oval faces, balance is key. Too much length without shaping can make the face appear even longer. Soft curtain bangs or layers that start around the cheekbones help restore proportion. These styles highlight your eyes and cheekbones while keeping the overall look graceful. Think of actresses and public figures who embrace flowing locks at this age. Their secret is always face-framing layers that soften without overwhelming. Now let's talk about square faces. Strong jawlines are beautiful, but they can sometimes feel too sharp with the wrong cut. The solution? Long, airy layers that start near the jaw, paired with gentle waves. This combination blurs angles and brings a touch of softness. Many face-shape haircut guides for seniors recommend avoiding blunt ends for square faces, as they can emphasize the jawline. Instead, movement is your best ally. For women with heart-shaped faces, wider foreheads that taper to a narrower chin, long side bangs or layers starting at the collarbone create harmony. These styles balance proportions and draw attention to the eyes rather than the forehead. And because heart-shaped faces naturally have a delicate chin, long hair styled with volume at the ends adds fullness in all the right places. Here's a real story. Janet, age 64, always wore her long hair in one length. She felt it dragged her down, but she wasn't ready to cut it short. When we added face-framing layers around her cheekbones and softened the ends with waves, everything changed. Friends told her she looked refreshed, not different, just a better version of herself. That's the power of choosing a style that works with your face shape instead of against it. When your long hair and your facial structure are in sync, something magical happens. Instead of people noticing the hairstyle alone, they notice you. Your eyes sparkle brighter, your smile feels wider, and your entire presence radiates balance. But chic hair doesn't stop at shape. To truly complete the picture, your hairstyle needs to connect with your lifestyle and the fashion choices you make every day. In the next section, we'll explore how your wardrobe and long hair work together to create a style that's effortlessly elegant and never frumpy. Long hair never exists in isolation. It's part of the bigger picture of how you present yourself to the world. You can have the most beautifully cut, colored, and styled hair, but if your wardrobe or lifestyle choices clash with it, the effect can feel inconsistent. This is where the magic happens, aligning your hair with your fashion and daily habits so that everything works in harmony. The first rule of style synergy is simplicity with elegance. Long hair carries a sense of softness and flow, so pairing it with clothes that are overly busy, shapeless, or heavy can drag the whole look into frumpy territory. Instead, think about streamlined pieces that echo your hair's movement. Silk blouses, tailored blazers, soft knit dresses. This is the essence of quiet luxury style over 60. It's not about chasing trends, but about choosing pieces that enhance rather than compete with your hair. Take accessories, for instance. When you wear your hair down, statement earrings can sometimes get lost. Instead, consider delicate studs or hoops that peek through, or sweep your hair into a chic low ponytail to showcase a bold necklace. This balance between polish and ease creates a refined look without trying too hard. Lifestyle also plays a huge role. If you're active and constantly on the go, long hair can be styled into practical yet elegant looks. A sleek bun for yoga, a braided ponytail for errands, or a soft blowout for dinners out. The beauty of long hair after 60 is versatility. It adapts to who you are and what you do. And when your hair reflects your lifestyle, it feels authentic, not forced. One of my favorite clients, Margaret, age 61, works as a volunteer at local art galleries. She often pairs her silver-streaked long hair with minimalist outfits in neutral tones: camel, navy, ivory. The effect? Effortless sophistication. People don't compliment just her hair or her clothes. They comment on her presence. That's what happens when hair and fashion move together in harmony. Now here's a myth worth busting. Some believe that long hair after 60 automatically makes you look older unless you cut it short to match your age. In reality, what makes someone look older is mismatched styling. For example, long hair paired with oversized, dated clothing can feel heavy, but the same hair with a sleek, monochrome outfit can radiate modern confidence. It's not about age, it's about alignment. If you've ever searched fashion tips for women over 60 or how to style long hair with elegant outfits, you'll know that experts consistently emphasize proportion, polish, and comfort. The right wardrobe choices highlight the beauty of your long hair, making it a signature part of your style rather than an afterthought. When your hair, clothing, and lifestyle all speak the same language, the result is unmistakable chicness. And that brings us back to the ultimate question: is long hair over 60 chic or frumpy? Let's tie everything together in our conclusion, because the answer might inspire you to see your long hair in an entirely new light. So after everything we've uncovered, femininity, chic styling, color, daily care, flattering cuts, and fashion pairings, where does the truth lie? Is long hair over 60 chic or frumpy? The answer is simple. It's entirely up to how you wear it. Frumpiness doesn't come from age or length. It comes from neglect. When long hair is cared for, shaped thoughtfully, and styled with intention, it becomes one of the most flattering, confidence-boosting features you can have. Think about the women you admire, those who exude elegance no matter their age. Their secret isn't short hair or even long hair. It's alignment. Their hair, their style, and their spirit are all in harmony. The beauty of long hair after 60 is that it allows you to embrace both structure and softness, polish and ease, confidence and comfort. These are qualities that define quiet luxury, the understated elegance that feels timeless rather than trendy. And the best part, you don't have to give up the length you love to achieve it. With the right approach, your long hair becomes a crown, a statement of resilience and grace. If you've ever searched best hairstyles for women over 60 or confidence over 60, you already know there's a hunger for inspiration. Women at this stage of life are not looking to hide. They're looking to shine in a way that feels authentic. Long hair, when nurtured, gives you that opportunity. It softens your features, brightens your face, and reflects the woman you've become. Elegant, experienced, and unapologetically yourself. So the next time you stand in front of the mirror wondering if your long hair is making you look chic or frumpy, remember this: the answer isn't in the scissors, but in the care, style, and confidence you bring to it. Age doesn't define chicness, you do. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of the tips we shared today resonated most with you? Do you see yourself trying a new cut, a softer color, or maybe just a different way of styling your long locks? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I truly want to know. And if you have a friend who's struggling with the same question, send this video to her. Sometimes one small piece of inspiration can completely change the way she feels about herself. And don't forget, our next video will explore the hair colors that can make you look 10 years younger after 60. You won't want to miss it.